listening to the Marriage Clinic podcast, a podcast on love, marriage, and personal development. Our purpose is to inspire and equip you with knowledge and skills to enable you have lasting and fulfilling relationships. Now your host, Joshua Mulgrew.
Hello. This is your Marriage Clinic podcast, your podcast about love, marriage, and your personal development. I'm excited to be back again. My name is Dr. Joshua Mulgrew, but as I say all the time, I love it when you call me Uncle Josh, so consider me your uncle that is giving you relationship and marriage advice. So today we are going to go straight up for something that is extremely interesting, but I want you to do one thing for me first. Remember that you help me when you share this. So if you're listening on any of the social media platforms right now, I just need you to take the link and please share it with a couple of friends. Most people hear about us because you share it. And please go onto my Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, and look for Dr. Joshua Mulgrew. Please like my videos, please follow me, and please recommend me to people. It makes a world of a difference. All right, so let us go. What are we talking about today? We are talking about something that took me a while to work on because I'm more of a traditional person. Maybe I'm a dinosaur and I really don't like that style. But once I've had the question come up from time to time, it struck me that it's a good idea that I prepare some material on it. So I am going to talk to you about online dating. Yes, online dating. When you date online, I have people that come up to me and say, hey, Uncle Josh, I'm not meeting people where I am, or this particular community I'm working in, there are not so many people that I'm compatible with. Should I try online dating? In the past, I used to say, maybe no, but now let's look at it and let's decide within ourselves how we can go about online dating and make sure we do it well. Okay? So here we go. The question you may be asking is, what is online dating? I like this definition. Online dating refers to the practices of using the internet-based platforms or applications to meet and connect with potential romantic partners. So the moment you begin to use any of the social media platforms in looking for a romantic partner, it's online dating. Then we have dedicated websites like Tinder. Ghana has some dating websites, Nigeria has some dating websites, South Africa has some dating websites and apps. So there are also specific apps that once you are on, everybody knows that it is a relationship you are looking for, not just to socialize. So the moment you are on social media, be it a messaging app, Instagram, Telegram, or whatever, looking for a spouse, that is what we call online dating. But some people in the purest form want to call it when you are on a specific site that is solely for dating. But in Ghana and in Africa, a lot of people just slide into each other's DMs and try to start to date people online. Someone close is smiling. All right. So today I'm going to talk to you about the benefits of online dating. And then probably next week, I'll talk to you about the dangers. And then in subsequent weeks, if you decide to do online dating, I'm going to talk to you about the do's and the don'ts. If you finally decide to do online dating, I'm going to talk to you about the do's and the don'ts. So what are the benefits of online dating? Number one, it expands the dating pool. Let's say, for instance, you live in a small community somewhere in the eastern province of whichever country you are in, or in the eastern region. And let's say maybe you are a health personnel who has been posted to this remote place to work. And probably in the community you are working with, it takes you 3 to 4 weeks before you come across someone who is of your age bracket and so on. it expands your dating pool. Once you go online, there are people within the age range that you like. You can go on their profiles, know their age, know their profession, what they do, and it helps you expand your dating pool. So number one, it expands your dating pool. Number two, as you may be thinking, it's more convenient and accessible. It doesn't matter where you are. Once you have internet connection, you can engage in online dating. And I personally know a number of people who are married who the guy saw the lady's picture on Facebook. He sent her a DM. One thing led to another, and today they are married with kids. So it's not all bad. It's convenient and it's accessible. Then it also helps you with issues of compatibility matching. You see, look at it this way. If you met a lady, let's say you went for a wedding and you met a lady, you have to walk up to her, you have to ask her name, you have to pretend to like what she's doing, and then probably after 2 hours when all of you are leaving the wedding, you then say, "Can I have your number?" And then she gives you her number. And then you now have to do the first call. So where do you come from? Then you're asking, what do you do? What kind of people do you like? Before you even make a decision if you want to move it in that direction. When it comes to online dating, especially on dating sites, the person puts everything there and tells you what they are looking for. And you have put what you are looking for there. So it's easy to find someone that you are looking for. All right. And then for those of you who are Christians who say you don't want to do Tinder and other things, there are also some good Christian dating apps there. No one has paid me to advertise, so I'm not going to mention any names, but you can do your research and find out the various dating websites. Then it's efficient and it's time saving. So you are not traveling to go see the person. It's efficient and time saving. Do you know the number of guys who have wasted money on dates and with people that on the first date they realize that I can't stand this person, and vice versa? But when it's done online, you are quickly able to weed out. So I'm talking about the benefits. I'm not a big fan. Maybe I'm old school. I prefer in-person, read body language. But as a platform to start from, I'll come and tell you some other things next week. But as a platform to start from, I don't think it's all bad. All right? Then it helps you to improve your communication because it's not completely physical from the start because you've not met each other. It's not like you're walking down the street and you see a lady with a very large rear end, and because you are attracted to her rear end, you look for her number and it's starting from that level. But in these cases, you've read the person's profile and you must talk to get to know each other. Now, remember that every relationship dies or grows based on the level of communication you have. So when you have these, when you begin to approach it from this level, you are forced to do the talking first before you get physical meetings later on. So it improves your communication skills. You are able to communicate well and learn a lot more about each other. Now, the sixth one, when you're doing it well, how it helps you out is that it's slow and gradual. It's not in your face, especially if you are using a dating app where you still haven't given the person your direct contacts. So all communication has to be on that platform. What happens is that as and when. So it's not like all of a sudden the person is in front of you, the person is calling you 24/7. It can be limited to communicating on that platform for that period. And you can take it slowly. You can take your time. All right. And it allows you your own space to gradually head in that direction or back out of that direction. Then also, it gives you the ability to look for niche dating opportunities. Let's say, for instance, you're a guy who loves Formula One racing. And one of the things you want is that you want your wife to also love Formula One racing. If it's listed in the person's profile, you can go for that. Maybe you like gardening, or maybe you like prayer. You know, some people, their hobbies are prayer. Yeah, people whose hobbies are prayer. So it allows you to go for people in a specific area that you really like. I had one friend who only liked ladies who could dance salsa. He really was only attracted to ladies who could dance and dance well. So if the person has put in dancing there, or you've met the person on a dancing platform, it's easier to connect on those levels. Then the last one, which I'll be talking about, is that it gives you an opportunity to meet people from different cultures. So you can be Ghanaian and start chatting with an Australian, or there are people who, just by a desire that has either been placed in their heart by God or by socialization, there's a certain kind of person they like. I knew a Dagomba man who only liked Latina ladies. Wanted Latina ladies. So you can go to a Latina website and there will be a Latina lady who only likes African men. All right? So you see, it helps you to connect with other cultures, move in that direction. And some people only love people who can offer a green card. Hey, everybody marries for a reason. Everybody dates for a reason. So if that's what you're looking for, hey, by all means, don't hate. Everybody has a reason. Everybody gets married for some selfish reasons. Believe you me. And mine is true love. Then why didn't you go for someone who is jobless? Your selfish reason is you want someone who can take care of you. Now that, yes, it is. All right. Okay, I said that was the last one, but let me give you one real last one. And this is the last one. This is the 9th one I'm giving you. It increases your chances of finding a long-term partner. Okay? Because listen, if you're dating in the real world and if you're looking in the real world and you're looking online, your chances increase. Anything that's done online just gives you more access, gives you more numbers, and pushes you in the right direction. For instance, you are listening online. I wouldn't be able to reach as many people as I reach if I was doing this in person. So going online helps you, and I hope you have seen the benefits of online dating. Yes, your uncle who didn't like online dating is talking about online dating. I've given you some very good benefits of online dating. I'm going to come back next week and talk about the dangers. So before you go setting up a profile, please wait till next week and I'll talk about the dangers before you decide if this is what you want to do. We will be back with Ask Uncle Josh. Okay, this week's question. It's an interesting one. Hello, Uncle Josh. Please keep my identity anonymous. I attend Beep, I won't mention the name of the church, and I've proposed to 4 different ladies there, but they all turned me down. Do you think there's something wrong with me? Well, Jay, I don't want to mention your name. You haven't given me enough details to be able to make a proper assessment, and probably you can send a direct message and we'll discuss that one-on-one. But what I have noticed is that a lot of church guys don't want to put in the work to get the lady to like them first before they propose to her. So even if God told you that she is your wife, and now I wonder how he told you 4 different ladies is your wife, but you didn't say that. Even if you believe you heard from God, your approach can let a lady say yes or no. Take time to know the lady, take time to befriend her, take time to even pick up signals if she's interested or not. And after you've built some kind of relationship, you share your feelings with her. But always remember that whenever you are proposing to anybody or asking anybody to be in a relationship with you, you may either get an answer of yes, you may get an answer of no, or you may get an answer of wait. And in my book, I talk about how to deal with all of them, but there's nothing wrong with you. And hey, probably it's their loss. So work on yourself, work on your outlook, Make sure you're dressing well. Make sure you have a good persona and try again. Someone will say yes.